and Dave both. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm kind of glad to have somebody with me tonight. I'd like to bring my wife up here. Rochelle, come on up. Come on, Rochelle.
It's a slippery slope. Be careful.
It is a slippery slope. She's a veteran of the slope.
She's running too?
Yes, she is. Anyway, my wife and I, we were kind of humbled this year. You know, I had my little episode, and I got to say, the community really stepped up. You guys, each and every one of you.
Everybody did.
Oh, it really made us feel great at home. And I know for my wife and I, you know, I didn't go through it alone. She was right there with me. So everything I experienced, she was experiencing as well. Real test. But I got to tell you, I'm very humbled, and the community's been awesome. You guys, unbelievable, the support, and I just want to say thank you for that. So, see, if she could, she'd just stay home and play with our granddaughter.
Yeah.
That would be a good thing.
No, we're very humble.
But what we wanted to say is, and this is really between us, I'm going to be doing something more formal after the first of the year in front of City Hall as far as my candidacy, but I wanted to let you all know tonight. That
January 3rd, Jim.
Pardon?
January 3rd, 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Kamal, for that. We do have a date set, and but tonight is really to let you guys know what my intentions are. My intentions certainly are to continue serving my city. I love being mayor. I don't anticipate a change. I think we've got a good team in place for what we're facing today and what we're going to be doing in the future. You know, we've got a very good agenda. We have a very comprehensive agenda for our city. And it's what I'm really proud about my city for, is we've taken the time to bring the details on how we want to grow. And I think our plan is a great plan. It's one I want to carry and market and promote. And I think we have some of the biggest public work projects in the state coming to our valley, my labor friends.
All right.
So I'm going to take that, the workforce with the vision, and the vision really is all about, I think, the team that we have, our coalition, if you want to call it that. I think that's what's special about our communities. We're able to work together, and you wouldn't know it that we have a whole mix of partisanship here tonight. This isn't one party here. This isn't one philosophy. This is a community that's looking to do what's best for ourselves. And I got to tell you, and you don't need me to tell you, I'm not really a partisan guy. I'm an anti-partisan, because I think it gets in the way. I think it gets in the way of communities trying to do what's right. And I don't want to offend anybody by saying that, but I sense that the label is something we rely way too much on and not our actions. So, for me, I'm just looking for what's good for Palmdale. And so if you look at how I appoint, it's a cross-section. There isn't any one type of person. I'm looking for people that are bringing something to the party besides an appetite. Because it's hard work. It's hard work. Now, Sandy didn't want me to do this tonight, but I do want to recognize my planning commissioners over here. I really do. And I've got Roxana Martinez right here. She's not the newest.
No.
Ralph is. So Ralph's here, and Patty Shaw's here.
Yep.
Linda Hughes. There she is. Thanks for being here. And I got,
Vince.
well, I'm saying Vince the last.
He's going to tell you.
Because I do want to take a moment to introduce Vince, and Vince has got something to say too. So, the point here is, look at ourselves, look around. This is our coalition, and we reflect our community. All I can ask is this: let's try to maintain this. This is effective. It gets stuff done, and if we can maintain our focus, there's a lot we can accomplish, and we can make our city the best city in California. I think we already have a leg up on a lot of the competition. But by working together, inclusively, is how we're going to move as a city. So I would just ask you guys, just hang in there. I appreciate your support, all your support. And we're getting ready to go again. People want to know why I run every 2 years. It's because we stay awake. If we wait every 4 years, you go to sleep. Now, I'd like to take a moment. Let me introduce Vince Dino. And Vince, being a longtime planning commissioner, he's with his sidekick Fred over there. Also,
We're the Boston twins.
they're the twins, along with Fred and actually Kathy McLaren. I have to introduce her, the former planning commissioner, Water District Board member, David Gomez, former planning commissioner, former board member. So, yeah. You know, I wouldn't introduce Bo as a former planning commissioner, but that's really Sandy's job. You know, I probably have forgotten somebody, and I apologize for that. Oh, okay. Robert Alvarado is here. Water District, yeah.
Yay, Robert! Woohoo!
But my interest really is, tonight is really to support my friend Vincent here. And I don't know if this is the right time for Vince to step up, but let's give Vince a warm coalition welcome.
First of all, I would like to thank everybody for coming here this evening. This is really great. My name is Vincent Dino. I've been on the Planning Commission just about 7 years, I believe. And someone came to me and asked me if I would like to seek a position on the Palmdale Water District. And I thought about it for a while and talked to my wife, and then I decided, yes, I would. 2013 will be the date, and it's just so much to look forward to. I love the Planning Commission. The Planning Commission was great. I've learned so much about it, so much of the workings of the city. But I think this water district is a step up.
And we need you.
And I really want to thank our host and our hostess, Dave Enix, Sandy Corrales Enix, for putting this all together. This is great. Makes everybody feel good. Thank you very much.
Thank
Now, I'd like to take an opportunity to introduce Sandy if I could.
Oh,
Now,
Sandy?
Sandy and I go back. Sandy and I go back much further than I'm going to announce tonight. We've known each other. I thought about it the other day. I was thinking,
It was your city council race.
Former planning commissioner.
We've known you since Kai was a baby, so that's 25 years. Yeah.
known this woman a long time, and
25 years.
she's probably the most. I think she probably has the best political aura I know.
Yeah, she does.
She's got it figured out. She's got that aura going on.
Oh, she does.
But I think she is, her ability to separate herself, I think, again, from necessarily the partisan politic, even though she's in it pretty deep. I got to commend Sandy for her ability to separate the two. And it's easy to lose your audience when you give them a reason to separate. And she doesn't do that. So she keeps everybody in line and kind of towing the boat. And I'm going to introduce Sandy Corrales, former planning commissioner, former Hispanic and Palmdale Chamber president, school board member. You're in your, going for your third term? Fourth term?
You're trying to break my record.
I know. Next, Fred Thompson.
So why don't we give her a warm Enix welcome in her own house?
You know, I'm reminded that even though I've known Rochelle and Jim for, they're right, like about 25 years, it was Jim's very first city council race in 1990 that was my first campaign. That's where I cut my teeth. And I'm hoping that this next election, several of you are going to have that same experience. It's a thrilling ride, I don't mind telling you. Being involved in politics, whether you're the candidate or you're helping on a campaign, it's a thrill. And I have to say, the campaign is one thing, but the hard part is governing. Am I right, Kathy? Yeah. You know, I'm really heartened that so many of you here served on, like Mr. Bynum served on the Planning Commission. We have Rich Post in here who serves on the Transportation Commission for the city now. You know, Rob, all of us have worked in different capacities, and it's that reputation and image that we bring, and the ability to bring people together. I think that's really important. Consensus, I mean, the mayor has alluded to political partisanship is not an issue when it comes to local nonpartisan races. I mean, I'm looking at this room, and I think we're 50-50. Republican, Democrat, black, white, east, west, you know, gay, straight, it doesn't matter. Everyone is here. Everyone is represented. And how beautiful that that's the way our community is growing. I feel like I've spent most of my adult life here in Palmdale, and I'm 5 months away from being an official Antelope Valley old-timer. I am. But I feel like I've grown up with the city. As the city has developed and progressed, so have I, and improved maybe. So I love being involved, and every single person in this room has that same spirit, has that same aura that Mr. Ledford alluded to. And I hope that you will work diligently, not just for the people in this room, but as we progress and we announce other candidates. I'm going to be running for re-election. You should know, let me see, I was elected in 2001, so yes, Fred, I am going for my 4th term on the Palmdale School Board next year. Yay! I have to tell you, I'm a little concerned. I mean, you know, yes, I think I've accomplished a lot at the Palmdale School District, but I ran unopposed 3 years ago when I was up for re-election. So I haven't been on the ballot in 7 years, even though it feels like I'm on the ballot every year because we work so hard on so many of your campaigns. So I fully expect that we will have challengers in this race. Mrs. Stanford and I are both up. So I really am going to need your help, your support. We'll talk a little bit more as we close. But I want to bring Carol Stanford up here because she just finished a successful year.
Yay, woohoo!
It's my turn. I am 65 years old. I'm proud of that. I've been going to the gym. I got a trainer.
Woohoo! You go, girl.
Look out, Glenn.
I know. My husband was born here. I've been here since '54. I love this valley. I taught 37 years.
Wow.
What just happened this last week with these little kids and this teacher who threw herself out there to you know, you learn to love most of those kids in your classes. You really do. And you need to know Linda Jones and I co-taught. We taught together. It was a wild year. But we looked to the heart of every kid and tried to bring out the best in them. And I have so many students that I'm so proud of who are either teachers or lawyers or just working even at the my granddaughters asked me, who is your favorite student out of 37 years? And I taught AV and IT English, all this great stuff. And I said, I got a girl at the market, Anna Cardona. She can't read. She can't see out of one eye. She has the most